I'm Denyse with Artist Heart Paint Party. You have to customize it. Make something that you like. Make it personal to you. However that is. Oh! That's so cute! I love his little hat. You could be painting your bunny in. This is a pretty spring bunny, and nice lighter, you know, softer colors look really nice and spring pastel. Very small. Hey, Nisi. Hey, Rach. Can you slow down a little bit? Your face. Actually, I thought it was like a butterfly, but I thought it was I want the shirt a little bit. I thought I'd try.
Yeah, I really like using material that may not seem the best otherwise than
Right. Hi, you guys. I am so excited to be here with you today. I'm Denyse with Artist at Heart Paint Party. I'm a certified art teacher. I taught art in Cleveland for over 20 years, and now I'm teaching virtually. Isn't that fun? So thanks so much for creating with me today, and happy Earth Day. Earth Day is April 22nd, and it might be before Earth Day, it might be after Earth Day, it might be December, right? So you guys can celebrate Earth Day every single day, really, because we want to learn to take care of the world that we live in, as well as taking care of each other. So I want to show you guys a few pictures. This is just almost like a air hug, right? Take care of the world we live in. I know if I'm ever feeling blah or down, I know if I go outside and take a big breath in, hug a tree, even sitting on the ground and just feeling the earth, it makes me calmer, makes me feel better. A lot of times I create art outside if the weather's nice. So really appreciate the world we live in. Save Earth, right? You guys are the future. And so you want to take care of the world that we live in. Fun Earth Day facts. Fun Earth facts for Earth Day. So I want to talk to you guys about some of those fun facts, right? This is just a recycling chart. You guys know that you can recycle cups and bags, and just how we recycle and reuse various products. And so one of the biggest things you guys can do is not use so many single-serve products, such as I have one right here because I love it. It's a plastic bottle, right? But what could I do after I use it one time? I could turn it into an art project, which is actually what I do a lot. I can use the cap as a tracer. I could paint the bottom. I can wash it out and refill it with water and drink from it again. So to consume one time and throw it away, even if you're recycling it, can be wasteful because it takes a lot of energy to recycle products as well. So I thought we could do a fun craft today. I wanted to start with the world, and I thought it would be nice to be in a heart shape. Now, if you prefer to make yours a circle, that's fine. I want to do mine in a heart shape, and you can use any supplies that you have. So I have some crayons here. Oop, I have a little box of 8 crayons, okay? Really, I'm going to need green and blue. So if you have green and blue, let's see what else. You can use markers. You can use, here's my hat. When I was a kid, I loved highlighters so much. So I didn't have a lot of coloring material, but highlighters, you guys, if you have highlighters, you could use those. Hold on one sec, I dropped my stuff. So if you guys have paint, you can use paint. So anything to add color is awesome. Colored pencil, crayons, markers, whatever it is that you have. If you prefer to do yours in a circle, go ahead. I'm going to do mine in a heart shape, and I want you to use a pencil to start with, okay? Now, I'm going to use a black marker because you can see it better on the camera. So you can always trace yours later with black marker or a colored marker, but I really want you to use pencil in case you make a mistake. because remember, we're trying to conserve here. You can use recycled paper, you can use computer printout paper, whatever kind of paper. You can use a cardboard box, right? Whatever it is that you have, you can use. So here's how I draw a heart. I'm going to go up and over and around and down. Is it perfect? No. Does it have to be? No. Okay. So you're just going to try your best, right? This is for fun. It's more about the process than the product. So just have fun. Take a deep breath in, relax, do your best. That's all I ask. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Over, around, and down. Okay? If you made a mistake, erase it and try it again, right? I love big erasers if you have one. It's a little bit easier to erase it. Let's see. And I have this, fun facts about the Earth. Did you guys know that the Earth is about 4.6 billion years old? Can you believe that? I know, that's a long time, right? Even it's hard to comprehend. The Earth is 93 million miles or 150 million kilometers away from the sun. That's pretty far, right? Did you know that 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water? So if 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water, how much is land? Are you good at math? Did you figure it out? I can see you guys thinking. Yes, 30%. You're right. You guys are good at this. So 30%, only 30% of the world is land. It doesn't seem that way when you're at home, right? And standing on grass, you're like, it's hard to believe that 70% of Earth is water. Earth is struck by lightning 100 times every second, or 8.6 million times a day. That's crazy. So that's why it's so important that you don't go swimming when it's storming, or you go outside when it's storming, especially lightning, because lightning is very dangerous. So, and I didn't realize that it happened that many times every single second. The Earth is the only planet known to have life. Interesting. And if Earth didn't have the moon, our days would be only 6 hours long. Can you believe that? 6 hours. So I'm really happy that we have the moon. Plus, it's really pretty. I love a full moon. And I believe in April, we have the pink moon coming up, which is a beautiful color, right? It's like a nice, soft April moon pink. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to give you guys some, look at that. So look at that world. I love the world, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. This is a project that I used to do with my students in our class with scraps of paper. So we would have a recycle bin and look at all those little scraps of construction paper. So those are ripped up into little bitty pieces and you glue them on the circle, right? And you could always trace a circle with a plate or a cup or however big you want it to be. But that's just an idea of something you could do if you have scraps of paper, right? And that's a mosaic. So it's glued together, little pieces of scrap paper glued together. I'm just trying to inspire you guys to have you think outside the box, right? So after you have your heart shape, now we're going to draw that 30% of land, right? 30%. So I'm going to start with just a little piece of land over here. And yours does not have to look exactly like mine. I'm going to do a little, these are called organic shapes. So they're not geometric. The heart is a geometric shape, but these are more organic little pieces of land. See that? All right, let's see. I'm going to do mine. Let's start right here. I'm going to go slow. You're using a pencil, remember? That looks like a chicken bone, right? It almost looks like a drumstick. Yeah, you guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just relax and draw and have fun. Look at that. And don't make a drumstick, but whatever. I'm doing my best. That's all I ask of you guys is do your best. Take your time. You don't have to keep up with me. Let's see, we got a big little island over here. Got another island over here. Got some little islands. If you want to add little islands over here. Maybe you could even figure out what these little islands are. That would be a good idea. You guys figure out what they are. Where are we located? I want you guys to find us somewhere. Where are we on this world, this heart world? So is it perfect? No. Does it have to be? No. Again, I'm just asking you guys to try your best. So to color mine in, what I want to do is I want to outline mine in marker and color it in with crayon. That would be similar to this one. And depending on how many crayons you have in your box, if you have 8 crayons, you probably have 1 blue and 1 green. If you have 24 crayons, you probably have a couple different blues and a couple different greens. And I just want you to use which ones you like. So again, either is fine, or if you have markers or highlighters, or even if you want to paint it, go ahead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline mine in blue. I'm going to do the 70% water part, just to outline in blue marker. Let's see how this blue marker looks. And if you don't have marker, just outline it with crayon. Take your time. Now, again, I could color this all in with marker if I wanted to. But I'm going to do mine in crayon. Or color pencil if you have color pencil. I'll show you my color pencils. Nope, forgot right here. Let's see where my color pencils are. I have a little box and a big box. Well, anyway, I have them around here somewhere. Oh, they're there. Okay. All right. Did I mention that I'm a little bit messy? So sorry if I scared you. I'm glad you guys can only see this part because around me I have crayons on the floor, but clean up your mess. I'm a messy artist, right? So look at this. Oh my God, aren't these pretty? I love art supplies, you guys. So color pencils. So there's a few different greens and a few different blues. You can blend together. You can mix them together. You can experiment. So, but I'm going to use crayon, but I want you guys to use whatever it is. And since I outlined in blue, I'm going to start with the blue. Actually, you know what? Again, I want you to color with whatever you have. How about if I try, these color pencils got me excited. Let's try one of these color pencils. So I know that's land. So this is kind of a aqua. You see that? Now I'm going to color it with. It's going to be easier for you guys to see if I use crayon. So let's see the color blue. Blue is a primary color. There's 3 primary colors: red, blue, and yellow. That means you can only buy them. You can't make them. You can make secondary colors. You can buy secondary colors. So the secondary colors are green, purple, and orange. So we're going to use a primary, which is blue, and we're going to use a secondary, which is green. So right now I'm using a blue crayon from my Crayola crayon box. This blue crayon is called Cerulean. But if you have an 8-count box, you're going to have, it's going to say just blue. And either's fine. And if you're using watercolor paint, I know they have a pretty blue in there. Take your time. I like to color in one direction when I'm coloring with crayon. So I'm coloring vertically. That's up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, and what I can do if I want to shade it, I can actually press harder around the edges and then soften up as I come in so it'll look darker around the edges. Or I can use a different blue. Vertical. Let's go vertical. So watch, I can color lighter now in the center. You see that? So it's not as dark as the edges, but I'm blending it together with my crayon. And you don't have to keep up with me. You just keep up with you. Yours should not look exactly like mine. I like to tell everybody that your style of creating is like your handwriting. Not that it's going to look like your handwriting, but it's going to look different than everybody else's. The way you hold whatever it is you're coloring with, your pencil, your crayon, your marker, the pressure that you're using when you're doing it. Same thing when you guys learn the ABCs. When you learn your ABCs, you copied your teachers. You could tell they were the ABCs, but they look different than your teachers and they look different than everybody else's. So just like your classmates, yours are going to look similar, but different because it's going to have your own style. And that's what makes art so amazing and so special. So don't get frustrated. Don't get upset if yours doesn't look like mine, or if you're trying to make it perfect and it doesn't look perfect. Who cares? Don't worry about it. Do your best. Do your best. No one knows your mistakes but you and me. I'll tell you guys, I already went outside the line, okay? But you know what? No one knows. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's our secret. I got some blue inside my little island. I'm not going to start over because I'm going to color over it with green and no one's going to know. I'm not going to, just us. We're just us. That's it. And if your hand starts to get a little tired, mine's getting a little tired, I'm going to shake it, kind of stretch out my fingers a little bit, wiggle them a little bit. All right, now I got a little more energy in my fingers to keep coloring my water because we know it's 70% water. There you go. Now let me just show you something else. So that was the blue crayon. Let me see if I can find a darker blue. And again, I can shade it by either pressing harder on the edges and then lighter as I go in, or I can overlap it with a darker blue. So again, it could be darker around the edges. And then lighter in the center of my heart. It's just another option. You do not have to do this. I kind of like that shading in the dark around the edges. So this blue is called Indigo. And I'm going to let you guys catch up with me while I show you some of my favorite books. So what I've been doing a lot, I have been going to the library at least once a week. I love it. my library has a drive-through window. It's so cool. So I got this book, Recycle and Remake, and it has these really cool art projects that you can do with recycling different material. So I wanted to share some of it with you. And again, you could always look online or check out your local library for different ideas of things of how you could help the environment. So look at Recycle and Remake. Isn't that cute? New things from old trash. The activities in this book are designed to help you make stuff from things that you might otherwise throw out. You will find the list of things you can rescue from the trash at the start of each project. So, you guys, I'm not telling you to pick through the trash, okay? I'm telling you can reuse your own stuff. So I don't want you guys to contaminate yourself with anybody else's stuff. But if you have a bottle of water, save that bottle. If you have an empty cap, use that for a project or a tracer or make it into a bug. You can make wings out of paper, right? So many cool things that you can do. Oop. The earth is our home. However, we humans don't always take care of it properly. Understanding what we do wrong can help us fix it. No such thing as a way. When you throw something out, it doesn't really go away. Most garbage is burned or dumped in a landfill, but some can be recycled. Recycling means making waste into something new. Plastic pollution. Plastic waste takes thousands of years to break down into tiny little pieces. Unwanted plastic can hurt animals that get caught in it or eat it accidentally. Food waste. Growing food for everyone on Earth takes up a lot of space and energy. On top of this, huge amount of food are thrown away uneaten. Global warming. Sorry, you guys, I'm having trouble reading it from that way. I'm going to hold it. Technology factories and vehicles need energy to work. Making this energy releases gases into the air that trap the sun's heat. This means the planet is getting hotter and much harder to live on. Fading forests. The world's forests are being cut down and burned to make room for cities and farms. Trees clean the gases that add to global warming. Without forests, the planet will get even hotter. Life on Earth. As humans damage nature, other animals and plants struggle. Many are in danger of dying out altogether and becoming extinct. Let's heal the planet. Together, we can save the planet. The activities in this book are a good start. So I just want to inspire you guys and give you guys some ideas. And look at the Band-Aids on the earth, right? And I know you guys know a lot of this stuff. And I bet you've already done a ton of stuff to help the environment. So let's see. I showed you guys that. I showed you that. Oh, here's a little reduce, reuse, recycle poem. Okay, you guys can, I don't have a really good voice. So it goes to the sound of the itsy bitsy spider, or you know that song? So I'm going to read it, okay? You really don't want to hear me sing. These are the words we know. No, I'm going to read it. These are the words we know. We have to save our planet so we can live and grow. We might be only children. We have to try, you'll see. We will save our planet. It starts with you and me. All right, now you guys, think of hum the itsy bitsy spider in your head, but sing those words. These are the words we know. All right, whatever. You guys figure out. You don't want to hear me sing, okay? So I would totally be faking it if you guys were singing in class. I'd be like, oh, So you guys, again, I thought this was cute. Here's another idea too. When we're done with the world, you could add little people around it, right? Totally up to you. If you feel like you can't do little people, don't. You could do your friends, you could do your family. So that's just another idea to inspire you. Here's something else. Look at that. With rainbow colors in the background and hands holding the earth with a plant growing out of it and the heart. That's really cool too. That looks like it's done in paint. But you could do it with whatever supplies you have. So again, I just want to give you guys ideas. You guys think outside the box and come up with it on your own. So what color do we have to do this? You're right, green. So I'm going to outline my green even though it's on the floor right now. All right. So, oh my gosh, have you guys ever used these? These are Mr. Sketch markers. They smell so good. Don't. Green smells like mint. I love these. But you can use markers, highlighters, crayons. I could even color it in with green. But I'm going to use crayon. I'm outlining with marker, coloring in with crayon. And use any green you have. So 30% is land. How's yours coming? So when you get done with this, when you're done with your world, you can cut it out. You could color the background. You could do the background rainbow colors. You could color it black. You could add plants. You could add people, right? You can do, you could cut it out and glue it on construction paper. You can cut out, so what I would do instead of wasting a whole nother piece of paper, if I was going to cut this out, I could do a heart right here. Let's see, I lost my marker. It's buried. Here's my marker. So this is going to be scrap because I'm going to cut it out. I could do a heart on the scrap piece because I don't need to waste a piece of paper. I could do hearts, color them in, cut them out, okay? And then I could glue it on there. If you have glue, if you have construction paper, or again, you can add other things. So I liked, did I show you guys where the world is being held by hands? Let me see if I have that one. This one? No, not that one. No, that's pointillism. That's a different project. Oh, let's see. Maybe hold on one sec. Well, let's talk about this. Celebrate our beautiful planet. Earth Day is a significant day on our calendar as we want to help create awareness and increase awareness about our planet and our environment. Pollution causes damage to our planet, and I know you guys know that. reduce, recycle, reuse. I know you know that too. So I will, instead of showing you the picture of it, because I don't know what I did with it, I'm going to do it for you guys. So another option would be to create your hands, right, on another piece of paper. And then you can color them the color of your skin and then cut them out, and they could be holding the world. So down here, now I would trace your hand, and I'm not really good at tracing with both hands. So I would trace one hand twice and then just flip it over so it's opposite. Does that make sense? So I could do this one and then this one, and then color the front on one side. Well, you'll see. I'll show you. So you can trace, get another piece of paper. You can trace your hands. Okay. Use a pencil. I'm only using black marker so you can see it on the screen. Is it perfect? No. Does it have to be? No, just do your best. And I don't know if I have a really good skin color. I love those multicultural crayons. So here's my two options. One's brown and one's apricot, okay? Neither one look really close to my skin color. So I can blend it, but you know, again, let me see what else I have here. I have a whole closet of art supplies, but you know, I don't expect you guys to. I had a box of multicultural crayons. Okay, well, you know what? I don't know where they are, but they sell these awesome multicultural crayons. I'm gonna do my brown. I feel like I'm a little bit tan. So I'm gonna color my skin color. You know what I'll do? I'll do one brown and one apricot. I don't want you guys to do that. And then you guys could tell me which one I look more like. I mean, I'm pretty close to that brown color. And same thing, I could outline it with the brown marker if I want to, or if I have a tan. I could add my fingernails if I want to. I went outside the lines, but you know what? I'm going to cut it out so it doesn't matter. So there's my brown. Let's see what apricot looks like. I think my skin color is somewhere right in between the two of them. Oh, I bet you I had. This is what else I do with my crayons. I love collecting crayons. So I have this huge bag of crayons. Look at that. I bet you there's a good skin color in there, but I forgot I had them right there. Oh, here's one. Look at this. So the only bad thing about the box, right, having a box is, what do you do with all the crayons when you break them? You guys, I break them right away. But look at this color that just fell out of my bag. That is really close to my skin color. Let's just do it. Look at that. I don't even know what color it is, you guys, because it doesn't have the wrapper on it anymore. But look at that. I'm gonna hold it up and see. That's almost exactly my skin color. I bet you that came out of one of the multicultural packs. Well, that would be cool too, is if you did it like multicultural hands. If you have a variety of colors, you could do it different colors. That's a good idea. And that was an accident. I didn't mean to. I was just experimenting. And sometimes your accidents turn into cool ideas, right? That's actually how you learn, is from your mistakes. So don't be upset if you feel like you made a mistake. You turn it into something. No one knows, remember? There. So, again, you want to get fancy and add fingernails? I don't right now. Right now, I wanted to give you an idea, and now I'm going to cut it out, okay? So I'm going to color my hearts before I cut them out. And the reason why is then I can go out of the lines and not get it all over the place. So I'll just make two just in case I mess up on one. See, I kind of scribbled, right? Like a kindergartner. Don't tell the kindergartners I said that. Now let's try pink. All right, so here's my pink. Let's outline it. This is Mr. Sketch Smell. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. And the little kindergartners, I say, don't put these in your mouth. And then they're like, I didn't. And then they had the marker all over their lips. They're non-toxic, but still, you should not suck on them. But they do smell really good. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this off. Okay. And I'm going to cut it out. Now, watch what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut out this heart over here. I'm going to save that for later. Look, I didn't waste a whole piece of paper. I just used the scraps. And I'm going to cut this one off over here and save it for later. Okay. And now I'm going to cut my heart out. Go slow. Take your time. If you don't have scissors, don't cut it out. Again, you could draw hearts around it. You can draw plants around it. You could draw little people around it. You could draw little baby hands, holding hands, like touching each other, like the little hands touching, little hand, all different colors. Okay. Scraps, you can always reuse those, right? All right, let's find my little heart. I'm going to use the bigger one. Okay, so there's my heart. If you have glue, you can glue it on there. If you don't have glue, you can tape it. If you don't have tape, don't worry about it. Just don't do it. Okay, and I don't know where anything is right now. But maybe I put my little baby heart there. Or maybe I decide later. Or maybe I put it on my hands. Now I'm going to cut my hands out. Oh, I colored the wrong side. So, you guys, you don't want to have, right, two left hands. So now I have two left hands because I'm right-handed and I need my right hand to trace. But I made two left hands. So really the front is going to be the other side. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut them apart to make it easier to cut out. So I cut them separate. Now take your time. Okay, there's one hand. Now, again, I want you to look. Where's my heart? So you could do it where they overlap each other. So it looks like that. Okay. You could do it so your hand folds over it and is holding it. But then you want to color the back of the fingers, right? So there's one hand. But remember, I have to do the other hand opposite. So where'd my hand go? It's on the floor. Even though I colored the front of both of them, I'm going to have to color the back of the other. And again, because I don't want to get crayon all over, I'm going to do it before I cut it out. Okay, so then I'll have a left hand and a right hand. Take your time. You don't have to rush. You can color neater than me. And the line's better on this side, so I'll just cut it out. Take your time. All right, so now I have my heart and the two hands, right? So I have one hand, two hands. And woo, I could be dancing with my hands. They could be holding each other. They could be like this. Again, you could do them different colors. So totally how you decide to do it. And I know you guys, my glue is probably on the floor. You can recycle your scraps. You can reuse them. Look what I could do. Have you guys ever made like a little accordion thing? Watch this. I'm going to cut a little rectangle scrap like this. You can make a little accordion. So you fold it and then opposite, fold it, fold it, fold it. It's like a little boing, 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 boing. You can put your little heart on there. Where's my heart? Again, you have to have glue or tape, and you could glue it on there so your heart boings out, right? Boing, 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 boing. I used to do a project where kids had to use every single scrap of paper. So that would be another challenge for you. What could you actually do with all these scraps, right? You could cut them into little pieces and make a mosaic. You could roll them into little paper balls and make your heart puffy. You could cut little mosaics and outline it. That would be, again, another challenge, is to make your scraps into part of your art project. But you can't just stick them on there. You have to think about it. You have to think differently. I'm still looking for my glue, you guys. Oh, there's some tape. I have tape. Well, you know what I have? All right, you guys, I have a glue stick around here, but it's a little messy. My room's a little messy. So I do have glitter glue. Who doesn't love Elmer's glitter glue? Okay, I don't expect you to have that, but I can't find my other glue. So look again. You can glue your heart to a piece of construction paper. You can glue your heart in the water. Okay, you can keep it on the white paper. You can cut it out. All right, and you can glue your heart or your hand on there like that, or fold it over like that. I'm going to use tape. But again, you use anything that works. I'm only using tape because I can't find my glue stick. So look, all I do is tape it to the back. So there's the back. Look at it from the front. Okay. And again, you could do this, like you're hugging the world. You could leave your hand out. Kind of looks like a wing, doesn't it? Got the whole world in my hand. Just another idea. And you don't want to hear me sing. I love to sing, but I would be singing if you guys weren't watching or listening. Again, an option. And then where's my little baby heart? My little baby heart, right? You could put Earth Day. You could write your favorite words on here. You could put reuse, reduce, recycle. You could add Earth Day on here. You could do fingernails. Again, you could fold it over like it's holding it. Right? So I'm just giving you some ideas, or you can just leave it like the world. You could also add, again, little flowers, little people, plants. Let me see if I have more pictures for you guys. Did you guys see this world on the cover? So look at the little world on the cover with the arms. I thought that was so cute. See him? You could add a face to your world. You could add arms and hands. You could even put legs on it, right? So there's so many things that you can do with your world. Let's see if there's other inspiration in here. Lots and lots and lots of different ways you could do. So, and if you don't like the way it came out, do it again. Do it again. Make it into a card. Make it into an Earth Day card for somebody, right? All right, so I just wanted to inspire you guys. You guys can keep working on this. If you're not done, you can start over. You can do it again. Again, think outside the box. You can make little people. You can put a little baby heart in, wherever you live in Ohio. And one more thing I wanted to share with you guys. Well, I have so many things. So don't forget to go to the library if you can. There's so many beautiful books about Earth Day and planting seeds and helping our environment. I just loved the flowers in this book and the illustrations. You could add a butterfly to your artwork. You could add the sun to your artwork. You could make the background black if you want to. But I have to share with you guys this book that I found at the library. And again, you can keep creating while I'm talking. So if you're not done yet, you can keep cutting and gluing if you haven't. You can keep, using your imagination. Did you guys know LeBron James wrote a book? I didn't till I went to the library. So I saw this book and I was like, wow, LeBron James wrote a book. So it's called I Promise. Now he did the writing and then he has an illustrator named Nina Mata. So an illustrator is someone that does the artwork. So I just want you guys to look at the amazing artwork in this book. And I love the book. So I'm going to read it to you while you finish up your art project. And again, I want you to be thinking outside the box. Yours does not have to look like mine. Okay. So this book, LeBron dedicated. It says, to the kids that started it all, I promise families in Akron. These promises are for you, and I hope they may be helpful to every student, classroom, and family across the country. You all inspire me each and every day. LeBron. I promise to work hard and do what's right to be a leader in this game of life. I promise to go to school and read as much as I can, to follow the rules and respect the game plan. Oh my gosh, I love the world. I love the art class. I love the artwork hanging. This is just so cute. I promise to run full court and show up each time, to get right back up and let my magic shine. I promise to be open and try new things and enjoy the happy that change can bring. I promise to wear a big smile and use kindness when I speak, to remain strong yet humble with every win and defeat. I promise to ask for help whenever I need it, to reach for my star even when I can't see it. I promise to ask questions and find answers, to believe in next time and second chances. I promise to use my voice and stand up for what's right, and when things get tough, to keep up the fight. I promise to stand tall, rise up, and give all that I've got, to throw the alley-oop and uplift others on the spot. I promise to respect my elders and peers the same, to leave new places better than I came. And you see, look, he's recycling. You see that? Or reusing. Or making it into a project. I promise to stay true, keep my head up, and never give up, no matter what. I promise to dream big and love bigger, to be a team player and a winner. I promise to cross bridges and break down walls, to rise with the sun and learn from the falls. I promise to be courageous, to be free, to strive for greatness. I promise to be me. The I Promise School was inspired by the big dreams of kids in my hometown and around the world. It is a place committed to helping them and their families reach their full potential. At the start of every school year and repeated each morning, all students make a set of promises to themselves, just like those in this book. Setting goals, working hard, and holding yourself accountable are the first steps to success. We're excited to have you join in this journey to achieve your goals. Here is our daily promise to get you started. Remember, nothing is given, everything is earned. LeBron James. I promise to go to school, to do all of my homework, to listen to my teachers because they will help me learn, to ask questions and to find answers, to never give up no matter what, to always try my best, to be helpful and respectful to others, to live a healthy life by eating right and being active, to make good choices for myself, to have fun, and above all else, to finish school. Hashtag strive for greatness. LeBron James. And there's the back. We are family. Okay, and there's my library code. So I'm going to buy that book though, you guys. I love that book and I would not have found it if I wasn't at the library. If you don't know who LeBron James is, he was a fantastic basketball player for the Cleveland Cavaliers who left and now plays somewhere else. And we all hope one day he will return to Cleveland like he did once before. So, but now I'm just going to refer to him as an inspirational author of a book, right? So, because I love that book, I love the artwork, and I love you guys for creating with me. Thank you so much. I just love art. I love creating. I love when you think outside the box. I like when it looks like you did it and not me. So you guys can, you know, again, keep working on it, keep thinking, try it again, try something different, right? So keep practicing, keep drawing, keep sketching, keep coloring, keep reading. And I will see you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Have a great Earth Day. And remember, every day is Earth Day, right, you guys? So we want to treat it like every day is Earth Day. Do I have that picture? Save the Earth? I thought I had it every day is Earth Day. Oh, well, we might as well sign off here. So you guys, thanks again. Oh, you can check me out. If you guys really like this, I'm on YouTube. So there's some free art videos on YouTube you can watch and enjoy them. All right. So keep creating. Send me pictures too. You can post them on YouTube. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.